4-H is one of the largest youth development programs in America, with more than 6.5 million young people ages 5 to 18 participating. Florida 4-H is supported by over 14,000 adult and youth volunteers. Today we have 3 representatives from Polk County 4-H. We have Grace Colson. She's the Polk County 4-H Youth Council Vice President. Also joining us is Megan Hanley, Polk County 4-H Youth Council President, and Amanda Squitieri, Polk County 4-H Agent. Grace, please tell us about some of the events and programs that you're participating in with Polk County 4-H.
Well, I do a lot of family consumer science type programs, and I do a lot of sewing and a lot of baking. I like to do engineering and robotics, and with that I am able to look at a lot of things laying around the house and make something useful out of it. We do robotic arms, and I'm not the animal type of person. That would be Megan. However, I do cover a lot of the others, like canning and a lot of crafts, and so
fantastic. You deal with some of the traditional, conventional things we think about when we think about 4-H. And Megan, so you're into more of the farm aspect or horticultural aspects of 4-H?
Well, I'm not into horticulture. I have more of a black thumb than a green thumb. I do animals, which mostly cows and poultry, but I also am in the consumer sciences. I do a lot of canning and decorative stuff.
Amanda, could you tell us where Polk County 4-H holds their meetings?
Sure. We have over 900 youth enrolled in our community 4-H clubs, and they meet throughout the county, from Polk City to Bartow to Lake Wales, so throughout the county.
So there's, I guess, different clubs throughout the county, different meeting places where 4-H members gather and participate?
Yes, we typically have about 40 clubs, and so they select their locations, their meeting dates, and what projects they're going to be doing in their club as a unit.
Now, can you tell me, the University of Florida's Institute of Food and Agricultural Science, that's, I guess they call it IFAS,
yes, locally.
What role do they play in Polk County 4-H?
So 4-H is housed within the University of Florida IFAS Extension, and 4-H is the youth development program of UF IFAS Extension. So our specialists throughout the University of Florida, our resources and our research is all with UF IFAS Extension. And then that brings it down to the local county level of doing youth programming.
Well, I guess with regard to the primary program areas, science, engineering and technology, healthy living and citizenship, I guess it's good to have that association with the University of Florida, to have their resources, their expertise.
Yes, so 4-H is the only youth program that's affiliated directly with a university.
Fantastic. Now, we talked about some of the areas of 4-H that you're engaged in. Could you provide us a little detail about the things specifically that interest you in 4-H?
Well, I find public speaking very interesting. I like to get up in front of a lot of people and tell them about something that I like to research, and I also really like sewing. If I look at a dress or any kind of article of clothing, and because of what I learned in 4-H, I can go, hey, I can make that, and I'd like to make that. And so I do that a lot.
Now, do you intend maybe to do this professionally later in life?
Actually, with the engineering that I look at with the robotics, I would like to be an engineer or an Imagineer, and so designing rides for Disney.
Well, that's certainly ambitious. Megan, how about you? Are there things that you're doing currently in 4-H that you want to transfer to the rest of your life?
I mean, I learned a lot of life skills, not just, say, seeing something and knowing how to make it and knowing how to reproduce it in my own special way. It's more of how I can help others and how others can help me, I guess, get through life.
I guess that's the practical aspect of 4-H, learn by doing.
Yes.
So, and of course, like a lot of youth organizations, you have, I guess, your mottos, your pledges. Could you tell me, let's say, what your motto is and what the pledge is for 4-H, for those who weren't members or don't know?
Well, our pledge is, I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Our motto is to make the best better, sorry, and our slogan is learn by doing.
4-H is open to all youth, 5 to 18, I believe.
Yes.
So, and I guess you've kind of made it clear that you don't have to be farm kids.
Right.
You can be kids from all walks of life. I suspect a lot of your membership are kids that come from agricultural communities or agricultural families. Do either of you come from that kind of setting?
I do. My family came from one of the original cracker families, so I am not into the horticulture part of it, but I do like looking at all the projects and learning from them to see what I can do and how I can use that later in life.
Your family might have been one of the founding families of Polk County?
Yes.
So your roots are deep here.
Yes.
And how about you, Megan? Are you from a farm family?
Definitely not.
Okay.
I'm probably the only person other than my grandma to ever own livestock, other than practical or pet. Mainly, I just saw, we went to the state fair, and I'm like, I want to do that. And my mom's like, all right, let's sign you up. I'll get you a bird.
Now, we all recognize the name 4-H, but I doubt few of us know what the 4-H's are. Grace, could you tell us or recite what the 4-H's stand for?
The 4-H's are head, heart, hands, and health.
Head, hearts, hands, and health.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Now, can you give us an example maybe of what each H means to you?
Well, with the head, I'm able to think a lot more clearly, and I'm able to actually be able to understand with like sewing. I know what to do when this happens, and I know how to work with this if that happens. My heart, I am able to reach out to the community and be able to work with them instead of by myself. And my hands, I'm able to actually use my hands for something. I don't have to try to use my voice for everything, but I can help them by working with them. And the health is, well, for my personal health, everyone else's health, and being able to keep it physically healthy.
Sounds like you get it. Amanda.
Yes.
Could you maybe let us know some of the things that happens throughout the course of a year that 4-H participates in, and if people are interested in 4-H, how they might join or learn more about 4-H?
Absolutely. So the 4-H year starts September 1st and runs August 31st. It's a full year of 4-H. And so youth can join community 4-H clubs, and we do different competitions on the state level and local county level, such as the fairs, the state fairs, and they can do shooting sports contests on the state level, marine science, forestry. They all have state level competitions. We do a public speaking contest in March, so that's open to all youth to share about their projects and practice public speaking skills. And then we also do summer camps, residential and day camps over the summer, and also senior level events such as 4-H University and 4-H Legislature, where high school aged youth go to Gainesville and Tallahassee to learn about different career opportunities.
Those are a lot of events and activities to participate in. Megan, could you give me an example of a few of your favorite activities that you like to engage in through 4-H?
I have to say my absolute favorite is Camp Ocala. It's actually not going to be in Ocala past this year. It's going to be moving. Basically, it's where we all just get together from all these different counties, and we all just have an amazing time. I know I do as many public speaking events as I can make. As you can probably tell, I'm not the neatest speaker, and I need to improve that.
You're not alone there.
And I go to state fair, and I just have a good time. I mean, it's not about the competition, it's just about making yourself better, kind of just like the motto.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How about you, Grace? What are some of the events that you look forward to each year?
Well, I like county events. Like I said, I like getting in front of a lot of people and sharing on what I know. And part of county events is Share the Fun, and that is theatrical arts. And I'm able to do a skit if I like to, sing a song, do a hula hoop routine, and do all these different talents that I have. And I also like the photography judging each year. I love taking pictures.
Now, I know that Polk County, 4-H is 5-year-olds to 18-year-olds. Amanda, how are they segmented so far as the age groups?
So the 5 to 7-year-olds are what we refer to as clover buds, and they have limited participation, but in their early childhood development, we want to encourage exploratory projects where they get to kind of feel what they can do in 4-H. And then the next group are the 8 to 10-year-olds, and they're juniors. 11 to 13, we have our intermediates, and then 14 to 18 are our senior 4-H members. So it goes 5 to 18 is a wide range of ages, and we hope to serve, their interests as best we can in 4-H.
Amanda, could you provide us some contact information for people who might be interested in participating in Polk County 4-H?
Yes, we have a website. It's www.polk-4-h.org. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and our office number is 863-519-1041.
4-H on Facebook and Twitter.
We're modernized.
How about that?
Yes.
Well, I certainly want to thank you all for joining us today. Again, we have Grace Colston. She's the Polk County 4-H Council Vice President. To her right is Megan Hanley. She's the Polk County 4-H Youth Council President. And of course, Amanda Scuteri. She's the Polk County 4-H agent. Ladies, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Polk County 4-H programs runs yearly August 31st to September 31st. Many of the 4-H clubs start and end with the school year, but there are events and activities throughout the summer as well. If you're interested in contacting or joining 4-H, you can call them at 863-519-1043. You can also find them on the web at www.polk4-8.org. And you can also find them on Facebook and Twitter.